Right, hey guys, welcome back to On the Road Truck Simulator. I haven't done one for a couple of weeks now, but yeah, I decided to come back for another video again today. So we're in part 38 now, gameplay. Join me at the fuel garage. I wasn't really expecting it to be here when I last checked this game out, but I think we did the delivery here easy, think, and we just dropped it off at website. So now we'll probably, I don't know what we'll get a driver sussed out for you now. Let's see my employee driver, I keep forgetting him. I'll probably have enough money now to buy a truck, probably. I think I should buy a truck, I should buy a scania, I should buy the MEM truck, at least something anyway. He's done. I've completely forgotten about my employee driver. I need to get him in, sussed out again for another delivery. So yeah, I haven't played this game for a few weeks, as I say, so yeah, it's just not been any updates pretty much. I'm just waiting on the new update to come along. We're still sitting on 1.08 still. We're still sitting on this latest version still. Currently no updates at the moment as we speak, but you never know, the update could drop anytime later this week. So yeah, and so at the moment it's just pretty radio silence at the moment pretty much of this game. It's not been very much happening at all. So we'll get a delivery done. Let's go to the truck service again. I haven't done anything in the truck service for quite a while. I keep forgetting about the truck service, so we'll take something. It's all headlights in these deliveries anyway, headlight deliveries. It's all headlights you're driving, you're not driving bumpers or actual parts of trucks, you know what I mean? It's all parts of it's all sort of headlights and stuff. Would then Duisburg be a decent trek, or is that too far? That's maybe alright, Johnny. Let's go a bit closer, maybe Berlin or something. Let's take a drive at Berlin, let's go for that. I'll need to drive up to the truck service obviously. To pick up my delivery. And also another one, I'll do another delivery somewhere as well. Who's that one? Hamburg. And this is the local one. I don't know actually. I'm trying to fill my truck up, so I'm trying to be a bit more. Is that another one to Berlin as well? So pretty much then. I think this is another one that I'm driving as well, Berlin, so that'll be decent journey. So one's got the logistic hub, one's got the, or both of them got the logistic hubs, aren't they? So yeah, so we've sussed out that now. It's board a truck now. Fit for I do. Like the last time I got myself stuck on it, so that's not so good. I mean, like in the last video, I pretty much had to reload the game because the truck was like we stuck in there. I'll need to sweep myself up actually. Maybe do it at night now, evening sort of. I mean, sort of in the morning now. Right, that's us with the rock and roll. So yeah, so as I say, let's get the headlights up actually. Better not have my lights off. Whoa. Okay, after this guy. It doesn't really do any distance if you just wait with stops like that, and then and even the car there is doing it as well. Yeah, he's so pretty stupid still. It's not been fixed, or well, it's been improved a little bit, but it's still doing the same old stuff pretty much. See camera. Better not get my photo taken, so he must be that good space. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, hopefully you guys are probably tracking into some bus 721, of course, and that dropped fairly recently. I only dropped out last week now. Okay, there's no road in that, but yeah, I hit the door on like what the bus was hitting. So yeah, I hope you're tapping into some Bus Sim 21 and still tapping in a bit on the roads, but I'm not right. But yeah, and that's the way. Actually got Bus Sim 21, and I've actually got it in. It's actually coming. It's coming very soon, so I'm hopefully going to bring you some Bus Sim 21 covered in the coming weeks, hopefully. And I want to try and cover some Bus Sim 21. So I think in the moment I'll just have to wait until the order comes in. I've just got the game in order. Like, I'm not like one of the sort of first to do it or that. There's obviously loads of videos up there now of Bus Sim stuff now covered and gameplay and that. I'm quite impressed with Bus Sim 21. I don't see it being a bad game. It definitely was better than 18 anyway. I mean, there's some bugs right enough as well. That's the only downside. Minor bugs. Hopefully it's going to be patched. That's the main thing. That's what happens when games are released. They're normally sort of buggy a little bit for a couple of months, and then by the time they drop the free patches or hot fixes, if you call them, there should be on the sort of I looks like I'm going a long way to get to the actual pickup. It feels like it's a long drive. It's coming soon. It's quite a good game, actually. Immersion in this game is quite good. It gives you a long drive. You don't in the town. Yeah, picking up Bus Sim. Yeah, what's I saying there? It's good long drives, and yeah. I'm talking about this game again, and then back to Bus Sim 21. I'm going to probably keep talking about this because I know, obviously, at the moment, it's hard to say if that light's green. It shouldn't be green as well at the moment. So Bus Sim 21, they've also got a couple of bugs and stuff that you need to sort of suss out. It's just generally for a game anyway. It's not going to be. And it's not like it's going to be completely a bug-free game, but it's going to be hopefully fixed soon anyway. Well, fixed and patched and that. So here we are at the truck service. Yeah, I need to remember going this. I've not done a trailer delivery from the truck service for quite a while, so I need to throw myself in this. Headlight deliveries, I should say. I haven't done any headlight deliveries for some time now. I'll need to actually do a copper ton actually. It's not the best spoon place. Oops. That should be it now. I should just drive about the tandem trailer at the end of the day. What's going on? I'm making a bit of a mess of this. I'll get it in very soon. I'll get it now, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully, I wonder if you guys are still playing this game still or moved on now. What's going on in this trailer? I had it perfectly straight and I'm making this there we go, pick up that. What is actually going on with the steering in the back of that trailer? Oh, this is bad. That's the worst driving I've done for quite a while. Hopefully we'll get everything sussed out very soon. It's a bit now. This trailer doesn't want to position properly. Get there now. It's hard to see where I'm in the parking bay or not. The bay. So this is a bit of a this is a bit tricky to do all this, but I'll get it sussed out very soon. Just bear with me and my conversation being a bit quiet until I get this going on with this truck. The wheels, I don't know if that's me, the wheel might be stuck somewhere, but we're in the, I think I've made a bit of a mess of the packing, but we're here anyway. So of course I'll get in, the only thing I'll get my stuff picked up, and I don't need to move the truck to get to Liverpool very soon. I might be able to actually buy a truck actually. Maybe when I get to my next level. Let's get ourselves back in the truck. What's going on with the trailer? There's something wrong with the steering in this truck. I wonder to myself if the things off the supports must have been down in this truck. No, it's not. What is going on? I found a new bug in this game now. It should be fine now, hopefully. Parking brake must be on. I don't know what's going on here. Can't even steer the truck this way. Do I need to turn it around this way? I don't know what's happened to this truck. I don't know how the steering's just stuck. That might be it now. It's got stuck brakes in a way. I can't even get myself out of this thing now. I might be just can I steer the thing and steering that way. I might have to do a proper steer. I think it's fine. I hope it's fine. I'm going to have to damage the road, I think. It's not going well. This isn't going to plan. Oh, I just stalled the truck. Is it stalled or something? It's like my brakes, so a parking brake must be on or something. And stalled it again. What's going on? Sorry guys, it's not going well. It's not going to plan this driving. I think my truck's broken down. Truck's broken down anyway. Let's do this. Hopefully it's sussed out a bit. That's not in the good position, but I hope my driver's actually supports to be up. That's the problem. This is not going well, but I'll get it all sussed out now. And then pretty much packed in the middle of the truck's webbing pretty much. It's not going well. Oh, here we go. Is that me sussed out now? Is that the brakes unjammed it still? It must be, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the brakes. They've done jammed themselves, thankfully now at last. Let's get on our way. Thankfully got all this sussed out now. It looks like I found the bug anyway, but the truck's obviously just had a bit of a minor problem there. So, I bet you're pardon if I've made a bit of a mess of my wee bit tricky there with the reversing and sort of moving myself there. It's just something just happened to my truck. At least I'm back on track now. Going a bit fast here. So we're about 282 kilometers away from then Berlin. So it'll soon be too long a journey. Should be plain sailing. final one here as well. But yeah, we're getting ourselves on the autobahn, thankfully now. That's all sorted. Sad to see this thing. I wonder if this is actually marked at the steering on the steering of the truck. That's fine, I think it's fine. That should be alright now anyway. So fair if that was a bit of a problem there, but let's get back on what we're talking about. It's bus 721. So yeah, going on to bus 721. So that obviously came out a week ago now, week and a bit ago now. So not too long ago now. So hopefully you are tucking into that game. I'm still waiting on the game to come through the post. So I'm hopefully we're going to try and cover a bit more of that game in the coming weeks. I'll try and get don't know if I should play in sandbox mode, but if I play sandbox mode I can able to drive the double decker. I suppose. So you want to see the double decker, I'll go to sandbox mode, I guess. When I get the game in that, I should be able to get myself playing it and covering it. Hopefully at some point I'll try and then cover it and play it and show you all the aspects of the game as well. It won't be as boring as this game. As I say, this game is, I don't know, I find it quite boring now because everything is a bit copy and paste, and you know what I mean. This game has been out for 7 months now at least. I can't even count fries now. 7 months this game's been out on then console, and yeah, pretty much the last few months have just been really quiet. This game has not had a patch in about 2 months now. It's just surprising. The only thing they showed us the container transport a few weeks ago, but yeah, we've still not even had any confirmation and the update on that. So I don't know when that's going to exactly drop. I'm hoping very soon we'll get, this might be probably one of the biggest updates for this game, maybe if we get container transport, a new truck. I don't know what else was included as well. I think there was like radio stuff coming as well, radio station, to be able to play music in the game. Probably copyright free music, I'm not sure. I don't really want to try and put it on. Yeah, it wouldn't be a good idea, but this commentator will be a bit distracting to play the game with the music. It'll be a bit of a thing. It'll just be a thing to sort of just interrupt a little bit. So it's not really going to be practical. I'll probably play it, but I don't know. I'll play it when on off stream probably. So yeah, I'm going back to on the road conversation again. It's going to just cross over to bus 721 and on the road, because I know this game's just not had any updates or any patches or anything major. Everything's just been still been sort of quiet in this game pretty much anyway. Content wise. And I know that could go back to Truck Simulator as well. Truck driver, I should say. Truck driver is obviously believe the map expansion is coming out in the end of this month now. Apparently it was pushed back. Then it'll be coming out mid September, but it's coming out at the end of this month now apparently. And then I think the premium edition was pushed back to the end of October now as well. So they've actually releasing that at the end of October. So surprisingly after that's probably going to be the last updates we'll get from Truck Driver. I'll just be a bit disappointed on that. It just feels like they've sort of finished done what they've done to the game now. They've not really got anything to really add to the game, I don't think. I mean, they should focus more on the game, but I think that's all we're going to be getting now. It's going to be a bit of a shame for Truck Driver to be sort of dead in the water, I guess, now. After that update rises, you're just going to be stuck with the version you've got. Even if it's still video bugs and that, but I don't know. Don't know what we'll get in the game. Pretty much we'll get a update. Probably get a couple of updates probably after the map expansion probably as well. I don't know what we're gonna get. Something decent anyway. Something to hopefully keep us going and that. I mean, it's obviously had its day truck driver now, so I think I don't see there's any excitement for the map expansion, right? I know they put a video up on the Soedesco channel as well that they showed this sort of sneak peek of the map expansion. It's definitely bigger as well. A bit of a more vast map, so I'm guessing the mountains and that probably make all the roads sort of separate apart, I guess. I mean, they have that massive town as well, massive sort of big town with lots of lanes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah. So maybe it won't be nowhere near as big as this, no doubt. It's probably going to be a wee bit bigger than the current map in Truck Driver. If you say it's bigger, then it doesn't look that. It didn't actually look too big on the screen. Like most of the roads that you saw, there was hardly any roads in the game as well to drive around. I thought there would be more roads to drive. Maybe like hidden places, secret roads you can find as well. Right enough, something about that. Hidden place sort of road, so you might get a wee sort of road there, a road to drive on to get to the hidden place or something, maybe something like that. I think he mentioned that. Yeah, but I don't know what else there's, to be honest, in that game. It's just, I think Truck Driver's kind of had its day now, and I'll just be ashamed not to just, I'll be just a bit ashamed. Hopefully I'm not on the hopefully I'll be long, hopefully there'll be new updates, but just at the moment Truck Driver's sort of going to have its up after the premium edition. I don't know if we'll get any more content. It'll just be a thing, it'll just be a thing you go into the Soedesco channel after the update. There won't be any more Truck Driver stuff showing now. And just be all sort of our indie titles. So they might get like, you know, what's the other games that they show us. I keep even forgetting what games they actually show in the video on the Soedesco time. They show a couple of games, but yeah, I don't know. Sort of move on from the games because there's nothing really to talk about once all the content's been added. I mean, yeah. Don't know if Cuckoo are moving on to other games. I guess the developers, Cuckoo, they might be moving on to more content on that. Maybe like another game. I wonder if they get a bit more experience of doing simulation games in the future. Maybe since they've done Truck Driver, they might have a bit of experience of simulation games now. Well, not really. Truck Driver is not really a simulation game, but I don't know if they would. Yeah, I'm gonna find AI trucks are coming to Truck Driver as well, apparently on the old map as well, which is good. I think when I got the mention on Soedesco's time video a few weeks back, I got mentioned, they were saying that the trucks will be included in the original map as well, so you're able to have trucks with trailers and without trailers, so it's going to be kind of like this game as well, trailers and tractor units driving on the autobahns, so that's a good thing. I guess it's not going to be like Euro Truck Simulator 2, where it might have a sort of feel to when they have AI trucks now, it'll feel like a bit more like a trucking game rather than you driving around without being like the only truck driving around. It's quite a long time, so it's actually been a very long time anyway. I just thought AI trucks would have come earlier than this anyway, but apparently AI trucks are coming. So I'm hoping I'll bring you some Truck Driver coverage on this channel as well. I mean, obviously I wouldn't, and obviously I would say I would have done Truck Driver a lot earlier, but yeah, I've just been sitting on this game most of the time. I don't know why. I mean, I do enjoy this game. I mean, this is my opinion, obviously. I know some of you are probably just saying this game is kind of shit and that. I mean, it isn't shit in a way, it's fine. It's a good game. I mean, just in my opinion, it's not a bad game at all. It's just lacking things, and you know what I mean. But then when this game has like all cargo types and more cargo stuff, then it should be a bit more. It should be a bit better to actually play it. Just then we just don't think about the sort of graphics and that, or the downgrades pretty much that we've got in the last gen, obviously. Just don't know that. It's not a bad game when you're doing all the aspects of the roads and the driving and stuff. It's just when it gets more cargo types and stuff like that, container transport and tanker transport. That'd be awesome to have that in the future. But at the moment, I think container transport is going to be a good cargo to transport in this game in the future. So it'd be good to actually do that. So yeah, hopefully they'll still support this game as well, because I know they were saying on their sim video or something, they were saying that they're saying this other title, this sequel that they're working on. This is sequel to On the Road that's called Heavy Cargo, the Truck Simulator, I think it's called. They're working on that apparently as their sort of next game, the sort of sequel to this game, I guess, if you want to say it. It's not finally, it's not. I'm just surprised they're not adding this as a DLC at the end of the day. Adding the heavy cargo as a DLC to this game, because it should be more deserved to have the heavy cargo as a DLC on this game rather than having a separate game altogether. It just feels like you're just buying a new game pretty much, but you only just be driving turbines and excavators just only driving that on its own rather than driving various cargos. It seems like that's just kind of a separated game apparently, not a DLC to this game. It would be good they have like the escort vehicles in front as well. That'd be quite cool as well. But yeah, I don't know. I hopefully might be able to try and play that as well. It'll just be the same as this game pretty much. And it'll come at PC probably, and then console eventually. So I don't know when that'll be. I can always keep the interior lights on so you can see the tacos lit up. This is a good thing as well. I'll just keep them on, the interior light on, and the interior dash lights, as to say. That's a bit better for you to see rather than going up to the screen all the time, not realising your tacos hours. So yeah. What else? What else? That's what I can say about On the Road. I think just update wise, there's just not been anything, but obviously the heavy cargo thing, container transport. Yeah, and I do still enjoy this game. Also, that's why I don't really play it. I mean, that's why I still play it, but I can only play it when I'm doing my coverage now. I don't really play it off stream as much. I just never really been playing my console as much. I don't know why. I mean, suit that actually. I think I would play Bus Sim 21 probably off stream for quite a wee while, and then I'll do some coverage just to familiarise myself with the game and the controls, just sort of immerse myself in the new game, and then eventually we'll start a game, we'll start a new game, we'll start from the beginning. I'll do a couple of missions probably. I might do sandbox more and try and sort of unlock the double decker off stream and that, just have a wee drive, and then I'll show it to you, and then I'll do it on YouTube as well. We'll do a new game and we'll go through the campaign probably like the first few missions or something, I don't know. I'll do the whole game as well. I'll do a campaign. I can always do sandbox. Sort of cross between, I guess. Yeah, it'll be good, it'll be fun to play Bus Sim 21. Okay. You got obviously you got commentary as well, so it's quite cool to have that in it as well. So obviously I think you kind of see the start of the game as well. I won't really give away anything on it, but you sort of have to start your bus business, I guess, and build up and get better buses and that, something like that. My V18 was similar as well, but yeah, when I show you it on the gameplay, then You see, it's super good fun to drive buses. It's just similar to this as well. We've got Scania buses as well, so I might pick the Scania buses as well. I might pick the Volvo as well. I don't know. I think the BYD bus is quite cool. I was thinking on that one to pick as well. Similar to this truck as well. It's a sort of blacky and orange colour, similar to the colour of my truck. The BYD bus, sort of gillette colour. So I reckon I might put the BYD bus. I actually wonder if you can put in logos or company names on the side of it, so I could always put CM Headbang on the side of my bus as well, or something like that. I don't know how it works. I know they show you some like laps as well. It's quite cool. And yeah, I think you could probably do that. I mean, I've not really seen anything on it, but I reckon you could probably do text to put in the side of your buses and that. We're not too far actually now. We're coming up to Berlin soon. And actually got 2 drivers actually with the driver. I think they're getting both drivers to the same place, so yeah, so it should be kind of straightforward. So yeah, what else? There's I mean, I know the thing is the bugs and that are also going to be the sort of major problem, but it's not going to be a bad thing. Bus Sim definitely looks like a good game. It's obviously just the bugs you just have to put up with at the moment until they sort of patch them all in, and that's the thing. Maybe about 6 months down the line, the game should be a bit more stable. Like probably a bit more. Probably not that many bugs and that to worry about. Unlike this game is probably a lot worse graphical wise. It's Unreal Engine as well, and it's Bus Sim 21, so it's a whole new engine as well. So yeah, so I'm waiting forward to playing Bus Sim. I'll just get my hands on it and do some off-stream sort of driving, and then I'll come back and then also do some videos, gameplay. So I'll just start the game up from the beginning again. I'll just do just a couple of off-stream ones. Probably won't get through it very much. I'll probably let all the exam bots and we'll probably off-stream and play with the bus, go through all the buses probably. Where you get the double decker. I'll have to see some more double decker buses in the game as well, not just like one. Just feels like there's so many double decker, and then she'd have like a few models double deckers in the game. I reckon I'll get some double deckers eventually. I reckon some more companies will join, brands will join it, they'll join Bus Sim 21 eventually, and they get all their when they get all their licenses started out, and hopefully stuff will happen. Like I love to see Wrightbus make an appearance in Bus Sim 21 in the future, but we'll have to see. Yeah, they're quite a big company, quite a big bus supplier in the UK as well, Wrightbus. You know, see roads of these buses driving around. You just don't really sort of pay attention to the branding as much. It's the ones that are sort of really, the ones that they sort of have the buses, the double decker buses with all the sort of weird windows, and you know what I mean, it's those type buses. They're just the ones that have the sort of bug eyes sort of headlights at the front as well. And they're quite weird looking. It's the immersion siding with this road. Yes. Yeah, they're quite ugly looking buses at the same time, but I think they look cool. I mean, obviously modern buses as well, current buses. I believe it's called Streetdeck, so here's the double decker, that's the one I'm thinking of. That's the one you sort of see in the roads. When it comes to their double deckers, they're quite common as well, like Alexander Dennis. I mean, they're sort of probably 2 big British bus companies. Pretty much in the UK. There used to be Rosabus films in the UK, but most of them just all shut down and that. You know what I mean? Like, It's the thing. There's probably like rows of bus firms out there will just be bodying buses or building buses. You know what I mean? Although a lot of these are just gone now, pretty much. It's a shame, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Lots of them went away in the 80s and 90s, pretty much. I think lots of buses, some of the buses are quite ropey as well. I think some of them, you know what I mean? You look at some of them, you can see some of the old pictures, you see the roofs and that sort of really shabby and that. They look like they're just going to collapse in, and you know what I mean? I've seen some old photos, archive photos of some of these 80 buses. They look, I mean, they're cool, but I mean, they look really, I mean, I like all these 80s buses. They look really cool to see them all and that as well. I mean, but obviously a lot of them are probably just badly built, I guess. So I mean, probably the tooling back there, they probably use like parts of recycled parts pretty much of our vehicles and just put them in a bus. It's like pieces from the scrap yard pretty much and put them on a bus. That's what I'm thinking. It's not a good way to do, not the best way to do stuff with buses, but yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. It can be a bit strained. You can fold them, but it's not the best way to do it sometimes. It's obviously a bit shabby interiors and that sometimes as well, but yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. Bodies, body and buses and that is, yeah. But yeah, I think buses nowadays are just very well built. They're pretty much well built nowadays. They're not going to fall apart of that now. There'll be lots of water we get in the old buses as well. They're bad though about some of them. I wouldn't remember. I probably remember when I was a kid and that there was loads of those buses going around. It's just nowadays are non-existent pretty much. Time just flies. You have to go back to the days when the Olympians were sort of roaming the roads. That was the days. Atlantas as well. They were just big buses. They were just popular buses back in the days. Now it's street decks and Enviro buses, Alexander Enviro400 and street decks, Wright street decks. So the sort of buses, they're so much different now. There's hardly any different variety of buses back in the days, or there was definitely more variety of buses back in the 70s and 80s. Every bus had their sort of unique look. And then you think about a lot of the buses were the same pretty much. Just different companies buy them, and you know what I mean, they just put an interior in. Like First Bus obviously does, they have like the variety, they just have like their sort of buses as well. I mean, yeah, it's just a thing. There's so much to do in buses. There's different interiors and stuff. It's, yeah, you get there eventually, I guess. There'll be electric buses there'll be electric buses coming out in the future now, and very soon. And that's the thing. There's electric buses in Bus Sim 21 as well, I meant to say. So that'd be cool to drive e-buses rather than diesel, and they've got gas buses as well. I mean, Scania do gas buses, don't they? So maybe they'll have, I think the Scania buses must be gas. No idea actually. I'll need to throw myself with the game and go through some of the buses. Well, truck was it who stopped in the middle of the crossroads there. That way. It's weird, there's no way he wants to go pretty much. That's how bad the AI is in this game sometimes. Gets a bit OTT sometimes, some of the AI. Not as bad as it was back in 0.03, which was pretty bad. I remember the cars weaving were quite funny. That was the thing. I used to sort of think was quite funny. Some of the cars, and they used to weave on the. Whoa! Got the camera. Didn't even see the speed camera. Yeah. Yeah, got a speed camera there. I was doing over the speed though, but it's 50 kilometers here. I must have been doing 70 or 60. I don't know what speed I was there. I wasn't even paying attention. Talking, it's not really going to help. Talking and driving doesn't really help. Puts you in a different place. Let's get tedious spots. I wonder if I can make my bus like this as well in the game. That'd be surprising. I know the BYD bus would be quite cool to use because it's the exact same colours. My Rivian in the truck, so I can use the BYD bus as my sort of go-to bus, I guess. Unless you don't know actually. I always think everyone's just going to use the double decker because that was probably why the reason why it comes to bus sim 21's the double decker. I mean, it was showing, the teaser trailer, I remember they did dropped that teaser trailer about a year ago, and then I was really impressed to see Alexander Dennis making an appearance in Bus Sim 21. That was amazing, because that's a proper company, a British bus company, and making an appearance in Bus Simulator for the first time. Never really see any British buses platform. I think Ontheroad was the game. Sometimes you see all these mods and that, they have British buses, right enough saying that. So you see about Ontheroad, so that's in this game as well. I mean, it's on a billboard in this game, apparently. I'll see it somewhere. It's on there, I think, yeah. Well, it's showing somewhere, and I can't remember where exactly it was, but it is apparently showing in this game sometimes on a billboard. Ontheroad 2. That's very much the proper bus sim. I mean, it's very dated graphics, obviously. Pretty like early noughties type thing. It's pretty. I mean, it's not a shit game, I don't think, but just the graphics are pretty. Whoa, gonna have this problem again with steering again. I can't see where I'm going. The camera's a bit bad in this game. It doesn't help when it just slightly goes like this, right to your truck. You can't really see where you're going until you sort of sort it out. Look at the trail going that way. Oh, that's just weird. Scraping my paint. There must be something wrong with the steering in this truck. I'm gonna have this problem with the truck, like with steering. Why is it going out that way and then definitely straight? It's so weird. I don't think I've had this problem before. So it wasn't that bad before this reversing in this game. It seems to be a lot different. Maybe I'm totally dumb. Maybe it's me being a bit. Yeah, it's maybe being me a bit not used to it all and that. Just rather than having the Giga liner trailer. Oh, I just didn't get through. I thought I'd get through there. Look along this way. They open it up. Yeah, I think we'll finish this one up, I think, for you. I'll need to try and move on about Bus Sim, maybe just give this game a wee break now until the update arrives. Hopefully that'll be soon. I might be back on it when Weather 4 now. That's great. Weather 4 at last. It's great stuff to be in Weather 4. So yeah, I'll need to try and give this game a wee break, and maybe when the update arrives I'll probably go back to it. So at the moment I think I won't be doing any more videos, or maybe I'll probably do a video soon, but maybe give it a few weeks or something, I'll do another video. But I'll be doing some Bus Simulator maybe for my next video, you never know. Try and just then take a wee break off this, but I won't be going away completely off this game at all. It's still going to be here. I might get to 100 videos of this. That'll be amazing. 100 gameplay. That'd be great. Eventually. Yeah. So yeah, I think we'll just about finish this video actually. I hope you guys have enjoyed this covered gameplay. hopefully we'll get an update very soon. The new update will drop. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I've actually put recently I put some gig videos up on my channel, so obviously I put some bands up on the channel. I've not been putting any of this up, but yeah, I went to a concert, and first concert for a while, so you probably see some videos up. Went in the first gig in quite a long time, so I managed to film some of these bands again, so you'll probably see new videos I put up. So yeah, but yeah, I'm going to put this one up soon, so that two on the road covers, mix some of the bands. It's quite cool to keep my channel a bit variety, I guess. Good on, I also like to do that, yes. So yeah, and so we're just going to finish this up now. And so yeah, make sure to like this video, make sure to comment below, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Not very far from 100 subscribers now, and I'm at 95, so please give me a subscribe. I just need 5 more subs, and then I'm at the magic number of 100, so please do. It'd be good to have bust 721, that might make the sub count go up a bit more, so you never know, I might get that. But yeah, it's been great, so yeah, just make sure you do that, make sure you do all the free things, the free important things, of course, everything on YouTube. So yeah, I'll have my gigs playlist, and I'll have on the road playlist on our side to check out if you want to see some metal bands playing live. Then gigs playlist is for you, and then on the road more on the road stuff and for you below there as well. So maybe check that out as well. And yeah, I should catch you in another video very soon. So bye for now.